Hey everyone, this is Darth Angelo 13, aka Angelo, and continuing my Let's Play of Devil May Cry 4. Last episode we took care of Bale and fought my favorite enemy type in the game, along with some familiar faces in the Frosts. And now we're actually exploring more of the castle. Hopefully to finally get out of it eventually, but yeah. And soon we're going to be introduced to the last major character in the story. And I'll make note of him once he appears, but again, we'll go along and we'll do it as we go along. I did accidentally spoil something near the end of the last episode, but I apologize for that. But you know, hopefully we could get to that part and I'll freely use it as I see fit, but I'll make note of it once we get it. But without further ado, just jump right in. Yeah, so new enemy type here. Oh yeah, it's the Mephisto. Oh, hello. Hello. I had to call these guys, E.T. You'll see why later. In a little bit here. Alright, got him. Alright, destroy everything here just so I can get the orb achievement for the Sow rank. Hold on, let me see if I can get up there. I can't. I don't know how you get up there. So that will affect my style rank quite a bit. Love you too, Loony Bear. It was fun during Thanksgiving. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Yesterday was Thanksgiving, so I hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving. I know I did, even though it was an average day. Yeah, this secret mission right here, you can't do it, when you first start the game. You have to come back to it after you get this certain upgrade. Where you have to grab and hold enemies. So you have to come back to it eventually. And backtrack. Oh, this room. More of the Angelos, yay! Ow. Whoops. I meant to taunt. Yeah, this room. This is Sparta's bedroom, actually. When he rolled over the another secret mission here. Yep, right there. A bunch of skulls there too. I forget which one that one is. Actually, make sure I'll make a note of this room actually because there's some interesting lore about it. Which secret mission this was? Pup Master. Beyblade the Garrett Blades erase everything. Yeah, so just basically just do the thing. Hit the things. I don't want to waste time there. Master's Chamber. So this is Sparta's bedroom. But what's interesting about this location here is that Sanctus, the Pope that died at the beginning of the game, actually slept here when he first became Pope after the previous one died, which it was hinted at that he died from poisoning from Sanctus himself. Because he's evil and such. Spoiler alert. Though that's kind of, sorry about that. But yeah, as he slept here that night, a man came up to him, somewhere, I think he appeared right here, and he approached him, saying that, I forget how the exchange was, but basically Sanctus, call up the guards, and then Virgil exit out here, and was like, this man came over here and was like, I'm gonna let you continue worshiping your god, but let me ask you this. Would you continue worshiping the that old god? Or the one that surpassed him? Or the one that surpassed him in strength and power? Or something like that. And he left, so that's interesting. But who that man is, that's Virgil. Because it fits his MO of him wanting to surpass Sparta. And this was in the Deadly Fortune novel. It was in a flashback. Hit that and get the thing. Really interesting stuff. Now, what was Virgil doing for Fortuna? Obviously, Sparta's like name is like running around here, so he because he was once the feudal lord once he ruled over it because of the Hell Gate that was there. And hold on, I think there's gonna be a fight here. Yeah, that's why I call BT. Because that finger. I need to start using my charge shots. Yeah, that's why I call BT. The finger thing they do. There we go. So I got the Wing Talisman, which now I can actually use to activate these things here. So as I was saying, Sparta was the feudal lord of this place, Fortuna. Basically, he was like its ruler because of the Hell Gate that was here. That's for later. The other ones that you see, like the ones from Burial and Bao and all his brothers, which they're named Dagon. What was that? They're made they're not actually, they're not actually, like, true hell gates like the one in, the city. Yeah, so they're not like the ones in the city, so... Ah, keep jumping off here. So that's fine, very interesting. Deadly Fortune was actually made by the scenario writer for Deep Sea 4's story, but... What was it? But how canon it is, it's ambiguous. But I feel like that part I told you about with Virgil visiting Sanctus in that bedroom is canon. Because it fits nicely into the timeline. Because and if it were to happen, it would take place before the DMC 3 manga when he was visiting Fortuna to investigate Sparta or like learn more about his father. I mean, if you barely knew about your father, I would learn about him too. And hearing that he's actually a really cool guy, I would learn about him too, honestly. Oh, you guys are here. What's going on, ET? All right. I need to do my charge shots. All right, got it. And they think they should take me back to the hallway area. Yep. I think there's a boss here. Yep. Figured as such. Oh, another one? I actually like that little detail that taunt I did there. It actually revs the thing. Like, it revs the sword up when you do that. Alright, so we're going back in here to the main area. Wing Talus, sorry, must be reacting to something in this room. Yeah, I know. I know it's So I guess I could mention another thing, lore-wise, with the anime, the original one at least. So, interestingly enough, Sparta had two apprentices named Ball and Modius, and they're brothers. And they actually played a part in the anime where their deaths actually helped release the main demon villain of the anime, where they were killed off by this guy named Sid. Yeah, basically just hit that and boom shakalaka. Screw the Pope, man. I love that little detail that his head is like cracked. Kind of represents the fact that Dante put a bullet in his head. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Modius is actually more of a... So technically, Ball and Modius are, could be counted as Sparta's sons because they're his apprentices. Ooh, technology is running rampant here. Ooh, what's this? There's Sanctus, and there's Credo. Ooh.
You have awakened.
Credo.
My men are currently in pursuit of Dante. It is only a matter of time before his location is revealed.
He came to us. It was fortunate.
Oh yeah, this guy.
To participate in the Ascension ceremony.
His Holiness! You look magnificent.
Looks the same as ever.
You sent that cocky kid Nero to find Dante?
You question my command.
Yes! What shall befall me? Should he stumble upon my research facility?
Our priority is to capture Dante.
Why, you...
Credo,
Yes, Your Holiness.
gather everyone. I must ease their minds on this matter.
Of course.
This guy is really interesting. Has a really interesting lore about him. Don't be fooled by his stuttering. He's actually much more than he seems. He's actually a very important person to this whole plan that they have. Resurrection. Ooh. Release the true power that resides within. Hold on, let me see how much time I have left. Okay, that's fun. Alright, let's start. Release the true power that resides within. So yeah, it's gonna be mentioned later, but his real name, that guy's name is Agnes. And he is the head researcher slash alchemist of the Order of the Sword. Fun fact: he used to work with Ouroboros Corporation. I'm not sure if this was like before he joined the Order or after he joined the Order. Another combat educator with Dante. So we're going into the more deeper parts of the castle. The R&D access.
Damn it.
Ooh, what the heck? Oh yeah, these things. I hate these guys so much. But as Nero, they're not as bad. Anywho, back to what I was saying. Agnes also created some of the demons that were shown in this game. And he's also the creator of the Hell Gates that Burial and Baal of Dagon came out of. There is a third demon, but that's not until we get to the next area. And it's the last demon boss that we'll be fighting. Now, Ouroboros Corporation, if you remember, that was in DMC 2. That was Arius's corporation that he was a part of, aka rip-off Heihachi. Or knock-off Heihachi Mishima. Oh yeah. The dice minigame. This is one of the most heavily criticized aspects of the game. So concerning life and death of this hell, we are the ones who weave the spell. If moving forward is that you intend, then guiding your other stuff to the door is what we recommend. And now your fate will decide. Strike us and your progress will be denied. Okay, so here's how this works. So you hit the dice and you get a number. But there's a trick to it. The top one is usually the one where you need to go for. So you memorize the so you just gotta look at the top, because if you want the number you want to get is what you will roll on the top there. As so, I want to go move 2. The top one is always guaranteed. So I guess okay. You who grasp the die with Devil's Hand, your fate is sealed by the die's command. No matter what fortune you hope to receive, with your Devil's Touch, unknowing your fate, the die will weave. So blue will give you items. White just means you're safe, and the red will spawn enemies. So make that what you will. So how many have to roll here? Like 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, I can roll a 6. So after the 2. So here I can roll a 6 on the top there. And then I have to roll a 1 afterwards. No, I have to roll another 2. Yeah, so orbs. Yeah, this is a very heavily criticized aspect of DMC 4. And eventually, this will come back later. You gotta roll a 1 here. After the 5, okay. I didn't find this part too bad. You just gotta memorize which goes first. It's not randomized. as many people claim. So I think 5 is the high number. So either 5 or 6, and go finish it. Oops. I thought that was the 5 there. Sorry. So I'll get enemy spawn here. Great. Yeah, so any number will do here. So after that point, any number will do here. And I'm done. So it's not completely random, as many people would say it is. You just gotta memorize what, you just gotta hit the top, you gotta hit the number that's on the top of the die. But besides all that, how's everyone's day? Me, I'm doing alright. I did watch the new Hell Boss episode came out, and wow. I am shocked. That escalated real quick with that episode. Oh my goodness. I'm actually looking forward to the next one. Like as usual. Yeah, Mastermind was great. Like, a lot of stuff happened. This room is very convenient. And so I was reacting. What's in there? Oh, it's the Amato. Virgil's sword.
So, you've come. Just as I'd expected.
Huh. Who the hell are you?
I am Magnus. Working in secrecy. Very few are privy to my existence.
Funny. To figure an order official out for a stroll in a hellhole kind of place like this.
Hellhole? Watch your words! Just as foul-mouthed as I had heard, the rumors proved true. As were the new ones concerning your demise.
Don't you think that's a little harsh? Killing me because of the way I talk? Great. More demons.
This is all Kratos' doing. It was Kratos who ordered you to follow Dante. It was Kratos who brought you here.
Dante? You mean the man that killed His Holiness?
Yes, sir.
What the hell's going on here?
I don't have to answer to you, for you are already as good as dead.
I beg to differ.
Sure that. Did you see that in the monitor? This boss here, as any other character besides Nero, is just... yeah. I don't know if you could consider this a boss. Alright, just one more sword, we'll do it. Ow.
That's the much power. How can it be?
Look who's talking, jackass. Answer my question. What the hell's going on here?
How profound. It's magnificent.
Okay, did you even hear me?
If you want answers, then I shall give them to you. It has only been a few years since I began this research. Could we isolate and bind demonic power? It could enable us to conquer the world. And that is the wish of His Holiness.
What a crock. And you may as well ditch the efforts, pal, because His Holiness is dead.
Ah, but His Holiness has been reborn as an angel.
An angel.
And soon, so shall I.
And he already is. You'll see what I mean later.
See, what just a small fraction of my research has yielded. Look how beautiful this white armor stands. You have no idea the hardship to make just one armor come to life. I had to capture and control countless demons to harness their souls. Summoning them alone was almost an insurmountable task.
Summoning? So it was you who made the gate?
Yes, the Hell Gate. I created it merely as a reference and substitution for the real gate, but after utilizing an extremely powerful devil's arm. It proved sufficient.
What the hell are you talking about?
You should rest. Soon, you shall be my next subject of experimentation, so that I can learn a little something from you and that arm.
Never.
Take him out.
Gideon, run! Gideon! Gideon!
Oh, snap. Yeah, see what I mean? That's his Angelo form. Giant bug man. Oh, devil trigger.
How? Not even I could succeed in restoring it.
From that day forth, my heart changed. Voice echoed.
Power. Give me more power.
What?
And if I become a demon, so be it. I'll endure the exile. Anything to protect you.
Who does that remind you of?
This is preposterous! Preposterous!
I should get back to headquarters. If what Agnew said is true, Kratos must have known something.
A sword imbued with a tremendous magic and unleashes the latent power within Nero. Yes, so I have Devil Trigger now, so I can use it. Yeah, so something about, I gotta point out here. Yeah, so something about, when he was blacked out and, what that memory was playing was the, when he was attacked at the Metis Forest. When he got that devil, when he got, the Devil Bringer. But afterwards, he was in a void, and he was not alone. There was a man that he never seen before. And he asked him, "Do you hear that? The call to power?" He says, "You hear that? That call? What do you desire?" And he says, "What?" And he says, "Do you know what I desire?" And Nero said, "What?" And he says, "I desire more power." And probably Nero was like, anything to protect her, which is Kyrie. So that man was a apparition of Virgil. So he is pretty much big in the whole story of DMC 4, like, even though he never made an appearance in the game proper, so there's that. Oh, perfect. And in Devil Trigger, you gain the ability to shoot summon swords. Darrow's version of it, which is pretty cool. What's going on over here? Oh yeah, there's a secret mission here. Is he alive or dead? It looks like his soul has been completely sucked out. Yeah, this is how the Angelos are made. This is like the factory floor for them. Checking out this secret mission, see what this is. Oh, red orbs. So just find the red orbs. And you can use that upgrade to actually help out. And the upgrade should help you out. So yeah, this is like the factory floor for the Angelo demons that you saw. The Bianca Angelos. But there's another Angelo type that we'll be seeing later. But that won't be until later. Yes. So all that energy from the souls from those knights there, the holy knights, they're transferred into the Angelos to be used as like a battery. And that's technically DT Explosion that Nero can do. Because it's not in this game as Dante. It's only for Nero. Yeah, this is like the factory floor for the Angelos. This is where they're made. At least these ones. Don't move. Yes. All right, I gotta wait for him to come out. There we go. Now how was Nero able to repair the Yamato? That won't be explained until the next game. But it has been common knowledge before then too, so I don't know if I should make mention of it. There we go. So now the only objective now is to get out of here. Thank goodness. Yeah. So that's lore dump. Oh yeah, speaking of which, what's his name? Agnes also did something during his stay at Ouroboros Corporation. I won't mention it until the next game. He did a little something that not many people expected. You know what I mean. And Virgil also, not only did he actually what was it, investigate Sparta and found out what he's looking for, he only found bits of it, and he was like, well, these guys are pretty chill. That won't be until the Virgil part of the story. for his cutscenes. Where do I go from here? Oh yeah, over here. One of these rooms. But he probably found... Not only did he find what he's looking for, but he... Let's just say he had some fun, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Shall we dance?
Yeah, Virgil had a little fun when he was at Fortuna, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. I won't say more about that. But yeah. It's kind of interesting that Agnes actually worked with not only the Order of the Sword, but also Ouroboros Corporation too. Which would explain all the demonic happenings there. So going back now. The Force Edge. Yep, we're entering the Midas Force now. Yeah, this is the Force I was talking about earlier. This is where he got his Devilbringer.
A forest?
What the hell is this? Must be the effect of the gate. Sorry, kid. This is gonna have to wait.
That kind of looks familiar, don't you think? The way he jumps off and does that pose while he's falling. How much could he really know? He probably knows a lot, because he's doing this business for years. How well did I do? A, of course. Alright, next mission. How much time do I got left here, actually? Oh.
And that's the situation so far. You knew it all along!
How dare you raise your voice in the presence of His Holiness?
That arrogant kid possesses demonic power!
Absurd.
Absurd? Don't play me a fool! Is he not your subordinate? He resurrected Yamato! It's your fault! It's your responsibility!
Traitor,
Yes, Your Holiness.
can you apprehend this boy?
If that is your wish. Though who will then track Dante?
I will find Dante.
You can guarantee his capture then?
Absolutely. It's good to see Your Holiness has recovered.
Is she reliable?
She once brought us the sword Sparta, and hastened the completion of our savior.
but she remains almost a stranger to us all.
Which will only concern us should a situation arise. As for her identity, I have already investigated. Now, Credo, find us Nero and Yamato and bring them back to me.
As you wish, Your Holiness.
That menace, Nero, appears to be quite close to Credo's sister, Kyrie. More than once, he called out her name.
Oh, you diabolical people. I'll just explain their plan a little bit here, but... Oh, She-Viper. Proceed through the force of ruin. Unless... I don't know what I've got left. You gotta call it here. You notice when Dante jumped off and did that pose while he was falling? That's very reminiscent of when Virgil jumped off the demon world at the end of 3. If you really look at it, like put them side by side, except for one's played for laughs, the other one's played for tragedy. Comedy and tragedy go well together, don't you think? Anyway, so the plan that they have, why they needed the Yamato and the Devil Sword Sparta, the Yamato was used to awaken the True Hell Gate. That's at the city earlier in the game. Whereas the Devil Sword Sparta was needed for the Savior, which if you don't know what that is, that's later on in the game. Specifically to control it. And their entire plan is basically to conquer the world, essentially. You know, usual villain stuff. I just find it interesting that it's like a commentary on like extremist religious factions and all that, which is pretty nice. Like any sort of extreme religious people thinking that their religion's like all powerful and such, you know. Enough of that. Let's just call it here. Also, if you're lost on the whole thing with me and Loona, again, that's from Hell of a Boss, the series I mentioned earlier. By the time I recorded this episode, the new episode that just came out recently, really, really good. Lots have happened. I won't spoil it for anyone who is interested. And Loona is actually on my picture, on my profile picture, if you want to know who that is, so... yeah. So... it's really slow on the game here, but at least we're getting somewhere. So we move out of the castle, and now we're entering the Metis Forest. So yeah, lots of lore, Virgil stuff. I'll kind of expand upon it in the next episode, that sort of thing. But yeah, I hope you all enjoy this this episode of the LP, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out.